Welcome to the video. It's going to be another match play video today. About to head out to play a set with my boy Dan. Key focuses for today, smooth ground strokes. So it's something I've been working on is just trying to loosen up my grip on my forehand, my backhand, just make it a smoother motion. And I've also been trying to learn a kick serve to try and make my second serve a lot better. So there's a saying I recently heard that you're only as good as your second service. So my second serve has not been good at all. It's still not good, but I'm working on it. So I wouldn't really say my second serve is match ready, but if it's a practice set, I'm going to pull it out and get that match EXP in. Apart from that, yeah, that's really it. Just going to try to keep the ball away from Dan's big weapon, which is his forehand. And let's just get out there and enjoy a set of tennis. Right off the bat, I want to say that the conditions were super windy that day. So you can see, just even on my shirt, it was a windy day. So I've turned the audio of the match video right down. First point of the match, and it was actually a pretty good rally. Got to the net, Dan got it back, and I managed to finish the point off. So I was actually pretty happy with that point. My first serve was definitely looking quite funky. This game, and yeah, I mean I've already watched the whole video because I was editing it before doing the voiceover, but there was my attempt at a second serve to put some topspin on it, but yeah, even my first serve was almost a little bit topspinny because I think it's a combination of the windy toss, a low toss, and my serve was feeling a little bit funky on this day. And reviewing this match footage actually really helped me do a couple of fixes since then. Me and Dan had quite a lot of good rallies actually, and then eventually a lot of them just ended in an error that's kind of forced by a sudden gust of wind. There I was up 40-15, so I thought why not just go for a drop shot, and that might have been the last drop shot I tried all day because it's a pretty low percentage shot, to be honest. There you go. Got that second serve in finally. And I'm basically just trying to hit it to Dan's backhand all the time, but he's really, really good at running around it. And there he just kind of flunked the overhead, so got a little bit lucky. One interesting thing about Dan that I noticed is that he serves so close to the center line. And when I was editing the footage, I could never quite tell. I was going left and, scrolling through to get to the next point, and I could never quite tell, which side he was on. And he also has a real good forehand slice. So there he just deep forehand slice and forced an error out of me. And that was a let. just straight. Oh no, I think that was a double fault. I thought I straight shanked it, but it was yeah, I think it was a double fault. And that was friggin' sick. So Dan's ability to kill short balls is one of the best out of the people that I play with. So if I get any ball short and he gets there in time, you'll see throughout this match he just goes up and just smacks it with his forehand. And it's super deadly. There, just same thing, getting it to his backhand. Got aced. Yeah, and the footage is pretty shaky because you can hear the wind hitting the camera. And by the end of the match, I think actually the camera angle had changed quite a bit. Oh, that was actually a sick return. So I got it deep to his backhand and forced an error. And that's a bad habit of mine that I've noticed. Sometimes if I hit an uncomfortable shot when the ball's short, I just end up staying at the net. So I'm not really even hitting an approach shot, and I just stay at the net, and then I just get past super easily. Got away with one there. just an unforced error. And another unforced error, so Dan was being a little bit nice to me, but I think overall in this match, because of the windy conditions, there definitely were more unforced errors than usual, and I'd say the serves were also just a little bit more weird than usual. So honestly, not that many first serves or second serves, I guess, based on that. Sheesh, man, that's like 3 missed serves in a row. Come on, Elim. It's another example of one where I didn't even hit an approach shot, but because I was already close to the net, I'm like, what the heck, I'll just stay there. That time I got lobbed. Great lob. And Dan hit it long there. Alright, 30-30, key point. And that wind just, yeah, really carries that ball. I call it nature's slice. And there, Dan just pulled it a little bit wide on his little backhand. Yeah, so that's my current topspin serve. It's not really a kick serve because it doesn't really kick. Oh man, Dan got me back right to my backhand that time. But I was actually pretty happy with my second serve so far this match. It's been going in. It's got that kind of topspin curvature. Oh, and there Dan just had a great pickup and I ended up bopping it into the net. So and my first good first serve so far. Wide to his backhand. Oh gosh, just as I said that, double folded. That one was just a bit of a pressuring with depth. One thing I definitely need to work on is just, and I've been saying this for the past couple of videos, but just it's not so much being able to hit the ball harder, but I think just being able to get low, get my legs and my body weight behind my ground strokes, and also just moving my feet urgently to actually get to the right spot. I think I hit a lot of shots while I'm out of position. And a big thing also that I noticed in this match is my split step timing on my return is super late. Like it's real bad, and that's also like probably the biggest reason why my returning this match was, in my opinion, quite subpar. Oh, we just shanked it. So you'll see, like, I actually leave the ground after Dan makes contact, which really defeats the whole purpose of a split step. So, really valuable pickup, I guess. Oh, Dan just, I'm pretty sure that lob was in. Yeah, really valuable insight that I got from this footage, because I thought I was split stepping okay, but actually, like, I didn't even split step that time, so need a split step before, well, I need to leave the ground before the server makes contact with the ball. So that's a big reason why I do these videos, because it's just, you know, being able to see myself on video just lets me pick up on so many things that I wouldn't otherwise. Well, that was kind of a sick forehand. Might have been my best forehand forced error of the day. Oh, get that second serve in there. Let's go. Forehand slice, that's been something I've been trying to implement more into my game, just to throw in a bit of variety. And they're able to force an error, combination of wind and maybe spin on my serve. It's a huge shank right there. defensive slice by Dan. That's an excellent shot, and then just jammed me right to my backhand. Yeah, so that's called a unforced error, but kind of like a wind forced error. And yeah, it's the laziest footwork on my returning. Look at those feet, and I just pretend to do a split step as the ball's coming towards me. It's yeah, really bad, but all good. Hopefully by the next match play video that'll be fixed, and that should help my returning be a lot better. Just as I'm kind of talking down my return, I just lost a game to love. So survival forehand slice and managed to force an error. So see that one, I wanted to kind of go inside in, just didn't have the control to pull it off. Good second serve. Really poor backhand. That went under the net actually. So my backhand needs a lot of work. I'm usually just I'm always like I'm so jammed, and like I was standing on one leg when I hit that one. On that point right there, that's actually another big thing that I could learn a lot from Dan actually, is ball recognition and recognizing short balls. So I think I kind of recognize short balls quite late, and as a result I'm always rushed when I get to them, and I miss out on a lot of opportunities to be aggressive, I think. So I'm just one break ahead at the moment, and I think that was a let. Oh no, double faulted it. So double faulted my way. So now it's back on serve. Really tightly contested set so far. And then that one, honestly, I kind of shanked the backhand, but the wind brought it back in and it just landed on the line. So I got very lucky on that backhand winner. Just in a neutral rally, and I'm just trying to get it to Dan's backhand as much as possible, like I said at the start. And that's generally where I was able to get a couple of errors out of Dan, because his forehand was and I think there was a gust of wind that came in, and it just really, like, the ball just died on the second bounce, so, or on the first bounce. So good ace there. And there it is. So Dan just came right into the court, hit sick angle, and that's a clean winner. Not sure what that was. Just poor shot. Very poor shot selection. Another great cross court. Dan's cross court forehand, so too good. think it's already been a pretty long game. And this is in my mind I was thinking this is just a critical one because you know it's on serve. I was just broken, but if I can break back, then I take back the momentum, and I just need a hold serve to win the set. So to me, this game was almost like it was almost like I was competing for the set. Like if I won this game, I felt like I was gonna definitely win the set. I'm just in survival mode here. Dan's just hammering me with forehands. And eventually, unforced error. Oh my goodness, just aces me right down the tee. So I should be split stepping now, but I yeah. Questionable, very questionable approach here again. Oh, Dan's in the court. That's a sick shot. Once he just comes in, yeah, he doesn't really stuff it up. He's just so good at slamming it down into the court. From deep baseline, a little bit more error prone though, so that's generally, I can't really compete in terms of like, oh my goodness, see that angle on that? That is freaking sick. So I can't really compete in terms of like ground stroke power, but I generally can apply a bit more topspin to my forehand, and that was just how I was trying to get my ground stroke deep to pressure Dan a little bit. Okay, I guess except for that one. That one I could come into the court, so I tried to do my Dan impersonation and hit a sharper shot. Yes! That was a long game. I'm not sure how many juices it was, but it must have been like 6 to 8. Got the break. Now I just have to have a chance to serve out the set. I think that was lit. Yeah, even though these backhands have been like okay, like they've been going back, but I just looking back at the footage, it just looks, I look real jammed. So backhand spacing, like how jammed am I on that? It's just like I'm real lucky that for the first time all match, Dan kind of didn't finish off that short ball. He kind of tried to drop shot it, but yeah, need to work on backhand spacing. So the list of things to work on just grows longer and longer. Just shanked it. I missed by like 10 meters. Second serve. Actually had some really good shape on that one and managed to force an error out of Dan, who was coming in to attack it. So pretty happy actually that I managed to finish the set on a good second serve which forced an error, because that was a key thing I wanted to work on. This was actually the first full set that I actually used that kind of spinny second serve that I've been trying to practice. Yeah, but super fun set. Only one break in it, so it was a very, very close one. Yeah, Dan's forehand is just such a weapon, and despite the conditions, it was a really, really good match, especially that long game. So yeah, cheers for watching, cheers for the match, Dan, and catch you guys in the next one.